सुपर हिट्स 93.5 रेड एफएम की तरफ से मैं हूं आरजे देवकी। सनराइजर्स, हमारी पूरी टीम सनराइजर्स हैदराबाद जो है वो आज हमारे साथ अहमदाबाद में है एंड वी हैव वेरी स्पेशल टू गेस्ट्स विद अस। जैसे कि हमने पूरी दुनिया को बताया हुआ है आज दैट यू कैन कैच अस लाइव अभी यहाँ पे गूगल हैंगआउट पे। मेरे राइट हैंड साइड पे आप देख सकते हैं डेल स्टेन वी आर विद अस। Come on guys, make some noise! Okay, on my left आप देख सकते हो हमारा गुज्जो मुंडा इरफान पठान। हाय, कैम छो?
बस बढ़िया।
Okay, guys, गुज्जो come on यार। So entire India, entire world, all the fans out there who love Sunrisers Hyderabad, we have these two cricketers are really special gems with us. एंड आज जितने भी हमारे फैंस हैं वो सब उनसे बात कर सकेंगे जो गूगल हैंगआउट पे आज हमारे साथ है सनराइजर्स हैंगआउट पे, वो सब वेलकम है हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए। मल्टीपल फैंस जिनके साथ हम बात करने वाले हैं, पर उससे पहले शुरुआत करेंगे इरफान से। इरफान, आप पहली बार हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं। हाउ डज इट फील टू बी इन द ऑरेंज आर्मी?
No, it feels really good, you know, to be part of Sunrisers Hyderabad, to be part of Orange Army. It's a wonderful. The best thing about the team is, you know, the atmosphere in the team. You know, the way they're actually playing together on and off the field. It's quite outstanding, and team management has done really wonderful job with you know, doing that, handling that. Because it's not easy, you know, when the guys come from different cultures, in different countries as well. So keeping them together is not an easy job, and they have done wonderful job. But at the same time, we have guys like Dale Steyn, you know, some of the good guys. And honestly, not just saying that because he's sitting here, but he's actually one of the nicest guy going around in the world of cricket. So it helps, you know, in terms of team environment. But and always good to be playing with the team, and they're always laughing and sharing good time together.
Yeah, the guy is here with us. He was in colorful hair last time when we had him here in Ahmedabad.
I remember.
We did that photo booth, and you had colored hair, and you were dancing on Garba and
the big glasses and stuff.
Yes, you remember them. You had those pictures also. You were tweeting those pictures. How does it feel to be back with Sunrisers Hyderabad again?
Yeah, very excited. A couple more wins would make it even more exciting, obviously. But you know, we've still got a couple games to go, so we can always turn it around. I think our record at home in Hyderabad speaks for itself. Last year we were fantastic, so you know, looking forward to getting back in Hyderabad, and we're on the road now for 2 more games. Wouldn't be bad to win, you know, both of those, or at least one of those. You know, if we want to be realistic, playing away from home is really difficult, but if we could win both of those and then go back home and win a couple of those, we're in for the running, you know.
We had an Ahmedabadi fan today. I was doing my morning show with Red FM, and this guy was asking me that please go and ask Dale, every time you come to Ahmedabad, you bring a twister. Because last time, you know, that we had a match here and it rained.
Yes.
This time again you have come, and they've been saying that it might just rain. What is wrong?
I don't know. I've personally done okay every time I've come to Ahmedabad, so I really want to play here. You know? I don't want any rain to interfere or anything like that. So let's hold, you know, cross fingers and hold thumbs that the weather stays away. But if it does rain, that's out of our control.
I know. The rain is bajawing us. I'm telling you, literally. Okay, we have our fans with us who are going to join us on the board at this point of time. We have Pankaj with us. Hi, Pankaj. Hi, Pankaj.
Hi, Devaki.
Can you please share your question? Who do you want to ask and what?
Absolutely. Thank you for this opportunity, Devaki. It's wonderful to be here on this hangout with Dale and Irfan. First of all, hi Dale, hi Irfan. It's a privilege to be here talking to you guys. My first question is to Dale. Dale, it's nearly been a decade, 10 years since you made your debut, but you haven't lost any of your pace, unlike, you know, a lot of the fast bowlers who start off at 140s and 150 and end up at, you know, early 130s. What is the secret behind that? I mean, I would love to hear that from you, because you know, this is something which really baffles me at times. Is it the work ethic that you have at the gym? What is it?
Oh, goodness, it's quite a difficult one, because I'm told that I'm supposed to start losing pace now, but I kind of feel like I've reached a point where I can maintain my pace. So I don't really know, to be honest with you. I've been quite lucky that I was blessed with a very rhythmical and smooth action. So one thing it allows is that it doesn't allow many injuries. Although I'm an athlete, as to say, you know, cricketers are athletes, we're running around and that. So I do get injured from time to time, especially hamstrings and quads and whatnot. But my joints have stayed pretty good. My knees are good, my elbows are good, my wrist is good, so shoulders okay. So you know, I think if you can stay injury-free in those specific areas, you tend to be able to prolong your career and also your pace. You know, you don't tend to slow down from those kinds of things. So, you know, if I can look after myself like that, I'm pretty fortunate. If I can just look after myself injury-wise. But like I said, I think I've just been blessed, really, in all honesty. I don't have an answer. For me, it just comes naturally.
Right. Thank you for that. Devaki, if I may, I have a question for Irfan as well.
Sure, go ahead.
Irfan bhai, first of all, very nice to see you. You know, you've been missing in action for so long. It was so frustrating for all your fans, for us. It's great to see you back in action. My question is, are all the injuries now over? Are you absolutely fit? And we'll see you for a long time in action now.
Well, look, it's good to be playing again. Actually, it was frustrating for me as well, not playing. But you know, it's good to be on the field. I'm really fit. You know, I'm going to get better and better with the more bowling I do, and you know, things are looking pretty good so far because I'm nearly hitting the marks where I want to. And you know, especially with the bowlers, as Dale will agree as well, the more matches you play, especially after the injuries, the better you're going to get. So I think that's the case going to happen with me as well, and I'm actually feeling good.
Wonderful, Irfan. It was really great to hear. Thank you, Devaki. Back to you.
Thank you, Pankaj. Irfan, I wanted to ask you that as Dale is our guest, and India already has a tradition that, you know, your guest is somebody very special, godlike. So what is it that you are teaching him as a Gujarati boy? Have you taught him anything by now? Has he taken you home? Has he treated you with Gujar food or Indian food, heavy spices?
First of all, getting hold of him is a bit difficult.
Yeah.
I messaged him last night and I think he didn't reply saying that, you know, he didn't have my number because I wanted to offer him something.
Okay.
But look, in terms of you know, teaching him, he knows a lot. You know, he's been here in India. You know, first of all, I need to know something to teach him. Especially, I know where you're going. You're talking about the dancing, and I know I'm not good enough.
No, that I can teach you. See, it's very simple. Okay, Gujarati Garba is very simple. You clap. Both of you clap. You said you don't know it. Clap. Clap. Okay, now one clap and give high five to this one. One clap and give high five to this one. Then one clap and give a high five to this one. It's very simple. See? Odni, odu, odu, neudi jai. Odni, odu, odu, neudi jai. So it's very simple. You can do that. But no, I was asking that is there any
Sorry, I've got a westernized dance in there.
You got carried away.
Yeah, I did.
The Gujarati culture is pulling you there. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, is there any home food or something that you've tried here?
We've only just gotten into India, to be honest with you. You know, it's been a bit rushed since we've arrived, in all honesty.
But you like Indian food?
I do. You know, I've been here. I've travelled to India about, I think, 17 times. You know, in my short cricketing career. You know, a lot is to do with IPL. Tours with the South African side and whatnot. So, you know, we spend a lot of our time here, a lot of my life. Every time I come here, I spend a minimum of over a month here. No?
But you also get a chance to travel, see the other parts of India when you're coming here. Do you plan any vacations also here? Or you just come here, play, and it's a bit tight schedule? Or do we kind of howl you, say, oh my God, it's a
No, look, every time I come, I try and get out. Honestly, I do. I like trying to hang out with the locals. Last year, I spent a lot of time with the younger players and everything like that. I think they quite enjoyed when a senior guy steps in and spends time with them.
Sure.
So I go out for dinner with those guys, the Ashish Reddy, the local guys from Hyderabad. If there was any place that they knew in Chennai or wherever, we would go. You know, I prefer getting out of my room than sitting in my room. This year so far, it's just been a bit rushed. We got in here, we flew to Bangalore. We were all a bit tired. We played. Travelled here, so it's been a bit upside down since then. I think once we get into Hyderabad or once they get a little bit more settled time, we can start going out and enjoying.
You should go to Hyderabad, go to Charminar and then have the biryani.
Yeah, absolutely. If we get time.
We're looking at Sam over there. Who's any free time we have, we are booked up.
No, you can just say this on the Google Hangout. All the people, when our players are coming there, make sure you can treat them with some yummy homemade biryani.
I'm quite happy.
You know what? You know what? Tonight I'm gonna invite Dale right now. That he can come to my room. There's gonna be home food coming. Because Ahmedabad is my place. My mom's come from Ahmedabad.
I'm there, dude. All right.
Yeah?
100%.
Okay. Now back to our fans that we have there. Can you speak to Imam there? Hi, Imam.
Hi Devaki, hi Dale, hi Irfan bhai. I think a real pleasure speaking to you guys. So I really can't believe it. So my question is to Dale. Dale, I think I'm a biggest fan of yours. I really love you for not just your bowling, but the kind of person you are. The kind of hug which you gave to AB after the last game, I think just speaks volumes about what you are. I really loved it. Can't get better than that. That is what.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Go on.
What's up?
My question to you, Dale, is I think I've seen you bowling many spells where you just single-handedly won the game for your teams. For your team, South Africa especially. Recently, you bowled against. You took half the side out in the last session. In the second test match against Australia. So I just wanted to know which of your spell is really close to your heart, in which you think you really turned the game, and which you really go back to and talk about when you're asked about your favorite spell.
It's a pretty tough one, because I've been lucky. I've been playing for quite some time now, and if you're leading the attack, you tend to get many opportunities to create those moments. So. It's a difficult one for me. I've had lots of little moments in IPL games, in playing for South Africa, so it might not be the big 7 furs, like my best bowling is 7 wickets, or it might not be the 5 furs or something like that. But I think the smaller moments where we've really needed to break through, especially in test matches where things aren't going our way and Graham gives me the ball, those are the moments that I really enjoy. I really we knocked Bangalore out of getting into the quarters or something like that a couple of years ago, and that was quite cool because they were my old team, and I think the previous game that I played against them, AB had just smoked me for 23s. So it was nice to come back and do something like that, So those games are the ones that I remember. Sitting here right now and me just waking up about 40 minutes ago, I can't really remember many more than that. So, but there's been many games, and to be honest with you, sometimes even just taking 1 wicket has meant a lot to me. Maybe just getting a breakthrough or getting the final wicket to win a game or something like that. That means a lot to the team, and not personally. I think I prefer those kinds of things because everyone then goes away with feeling like they've achieved something, and not just myself, and that's something that I really cherish, because in 20 or 30 years from now, those guys will all sit around their veranda and they'll be able to talk about that specific game. And I was also involved in that game. It wasn't something that singularly stood out for me. It was a collective team effort, which is a nice memory to have.
Yeah.
Perfect. And in that game, just to add to that, in that game, you had knocked Gale over by giving him a tough time in bowling 1 over short pitch bowling, and you knocked him over by holding him out. So thank you for that answer.
Thank you.
We also have Joey with us. Hi, Joey.
Hi Devaki. Hello Dale. Hey Irfan.
Hey, what do you want to say, Joey?
Well, my question is to Dale. Dale, we see you get quite angry while you're bowling. So, does it help you bowling faster and better? Is that?
Do I really look that angry?
Yes, too. Yes,
do I really look that angry? No, look, to be honest with you, I don't get that angry. I think I've got to play a part in cricket where batters have got to feel. It's terrible for me to actually say this because I'm kind of giving away the edge here, but I think batters have got to feel like there's something to be worried about when facing me or facing another bowler. So, I think that if I was just normal or like a little bit under the radar in terms of my temper or my behavior, batters tend to have the better of you. But when you show a little bit of aggression, you show a little bit of fighting spirit or something like that, you could get a batsman to play differently. You could make him be a little bit scared. He could play out of his comfort zone. He could play a shot that he's not familiar with. So for me, it's all a bit of an act on the field. I am competitive. I will be honest. I am competitive, but I'm not angry. That's one thing.
But I'm surprised. Joey, aren't you part of that lot that loves? I mean, let me tell you that Indian women love angry young men. I mean, we've had things of like 10 years and in that decade we made Amitabh Bachchan out of it. In fact, support it, man.
They love angry young men. They don't love angry husband.
No.
Angry husband. Oh, so are you proposing, Joey? Are you proposing Dale here?
Yes, he's got the cutest smile, and I just wish I was AB de Villiers when he was hugging him.
Do you want me to do that job for you, Joey, just now?
Yes. Yes. Please go for it.
Be jealous.
I am.
Is there any other question that you have for Irfan?
Well, Irfan, you've recently become a chacha. Did you get a chance to meet your little one and spend time with him and be with your family?
Oh yes, absolutely. I went home, especially for the wife. Typically home and see my little nephew, and it's like it's something very special. I can't share the feeling, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm sure it is. So he resembles like you or his.
Super. Thank you so much. Do we have Nudul there?
Hi Dale. Hi Irfan bhai.
Hi.
Dale, I must say you are the most passionate and most aggressive sports person I have ever seen. I really love your bowling. And you are I'm like your biggest fan. I really love your bowling. And Irfan bhai, my question is to you. How hard is it for a spin bowler like you to adapt when the ball doesn't swing as much as it should?
Obviously, then when ball doesn't swing as much as it should, and because I don't have a pace like Dale Steyn, so I need to rely on the variation as well as the accuracy as well. So that's the two things I need to make sure that I get master on.
This is something that we've been talking about working on actually for a while, myself and Irfan. There's two things that we're supposed to be doing right now. One is we're supposed to be going out for dinner, and two, we're supposed to be working in the nets, but we haven't yet addressed.
Probably it's tonight. Tonight we're going to work on something I'm going to share with him, and he's going to help me out.
That was our deal. I remember saying that.
Absolutely.
I like this in that conversation about something, and the mystery about it. What is the mystery about
We can't be telling everything on the camera, can we?
No.
There should be
on.
something staying in the team,
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you had enough fans in India? The girls going gaga about you, going crazy, like how Joey was saying and saying, yeah, I love you.
I haven't seen any of them, to be honest with you. So if they are, please come along.
Really?
Where are they?
We've got one here. There's a crazy fan that we have here. We got one fan here.
Give a lot of hugs today.
Okay.
It's a hug day.
Yes.
It's a hard day. But how does it feel, Irfan? Do you when you go out and when you're playing with other countries, do you also feel the fan following, these women coming and doodling over?
As we said, we don't know where are they.
Yeah.
Shut up! We always think that the cricketers are having really glamorous lives and there's these after parties and there's so much fun.
Has there been an after party? I haven't been to an after party.
Where is it?
Yeah.
We don't know.
6 games gone. I haven't seen one yet.
No, it's been actually very hectic.
Yeah.
As Dale said, it's been very hectic. We've been having a lot of we're not having a lot of off time because that's Sam over there. She's keeping us busy.
Yeah, that woman, yeah.
She's lovely, but she just keeps us busy. So we don't have that much time. But hopefully, when you get free time, we don't mind a little party.
Mm-hmm. How's the weather feeling here in India? At this point of time, Ahmedabad is really hot.
Very warm outside. Yeah, we're playing a night game. I think tomorrow night, so that's okay. It should be quite a little bit cooler at night, but wow, it's hot. We went to practice yesterday in the middle of the day, and it was a scorcher. I ended up just sitting in the change room reading. There's no ways I was going outside. So
yeah. This is interesting because then we hear a lot of things that while you guys are traveling and everyone has a different hobby of what they're going to do. but when you're not playing and when you're not practicing, what is it that you do, Irfan, to kind of spend time?
I started enjoying reading,
Yeah.
and then I do watch a lot of movies. You know, I watch movies on my phone. I watch movies.
Do you want to share some of your favorite movies, your actors?
Obviously, I really like Paresh Rawal. His
Okay.
acting, yeah. Amir Khan, Amitabh Bachchan.
You like comedy, is it?
Yeah, I do like comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind any movies. You know, any language.
Which is your-
I even watch animation movies.
Do you go to movie halls and watch movies?
Yeah.
Then do people mob you?
Only in my own city, in Baroda, because I'm very comfortable. Because I know the people there. I know where to get away from there. You know, I know few places to sneak out and everything. But only with my friends. I like to watch movies.
When was the last time you went for a movie?
A couple of months ago in my hometown in
Do
Baroda.
you remember the movie?
I don't know which was
Have you
that.
seen Ramleela?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
No?
No? Are you a
I
Deepika Padukone fan?
Not really.
Yeah, at least finally. Why are you going to say this? Okay. How about you? Have you seen any movies? Are you anyway connected to Indian cinema now?
I haven't watched any Indian movies, to be honest with you. No, not
Do
really.
you watch the songs? Do you know the actors, actresses?
No, I only know the
They come and
more
perform
famous
now.
ones. You know,
Okay. Like, just name them.
or the ones that come to the cricket games. I
Oh
guess.
come on! Then you'll start talking about people like the owners of the franchise. I'm talking about the people who
No,
come and see and can say, oh wow,
Unfortunately.
they did a great job.
no, unfortunately not.
Even the actresses are not kind of flaunting their love for you.
Well, if the actresses are watching now, again, like I said, please come. I'm quite- but no.
I'm so sorry. If I was the Bollywood actress, I would have already done it. I'm so sorry.
No,
This is
please.
all Bollywood's fault, I'm telling. But so in that case, you have not seen a Bollywood movie, and Irfan, would you want to kind of take Dale to at least some movie that you think that this is like iconic? You should see. If you have been to India 17 times,
Maybe I
and you have
can-
not seen any Bollywood movie,
Maybe I can offer him a DVD of Sholay.
surely.
Yeah, so
Can you teach?
with the subtitles.
Okay,
Yes.
let's teach you some Hindi. You need to say Areo Samba.
Ario Samba.
No, to him.
Oh.
Like with the anger, the aggression. Areo
Ario
Samba.
Samba.
Kitne aadmi the?
Kitne aadmi the?
Aadmi the.
Aadmi the. I don't know. Is that right?
Areo Samba. Kitne aadmi the?
Ario Samba. Kitne?
Kitne aadmi the?
Not
Yeah,
summer.
yeah.
Not summer. Summer is like a day.
No, Areo Samba.
That's
Samba is
why I'm
the
not watching movies.
No, you should reply now.
What I'm saying.
Sarkar.
Sarkar told
हाँ. फिर भी वापस आ गए.
For the Viva, but you know
फिर
what,
भी
what
वापस
she
आ
said.
गए. No, I'm not teaching you something wrong. You can say फिर भी वापस आ गए.
For the Wapa,
वापस
just
Papas,
आ गए.
Aage.
listen. Teach him just not fighting. Teach him love. I love you. मैं तुमसे
Oh.
प्यार करता हूँ.
I know.
You know,
Sundar Ladki.
Sundar Ladki?
Ladki.
You know what Sundar Ladki is, no?
Yeah, I know what Sundar Ladki.
What it is?
Beautiful woman.
Ah, and then how do you say I love you in Hindi?
I don't know. I didn't. Say that again.
मैं
मैं
तुमसे
तुमसे प्यार करती हूँ. But say it with emotion, like
I'm gonna have to write that one down.
no, मैं तुमसे
मैं तुमसे
प्यार करता हूँ.
प्यार करता हूँ.
Ah, now say it with emotion.
I can't remember it now.
Okay, if would you want to say that to him? Say मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ.
No.
I need my journal there so I can write this stuff down.
Okay, can you say बजाते रहो?
बजाते रहो.
बजाते रहो.
बजाते रहो. I did an advert like that the other day.
Yeah, you know that. You did some dancing also.
I
on
played
that?
guitar.
Oh, you do?
No. I had to.
Oh, because if you say you do, you 100% have all
no.
Indian women following.
Just have a look at my Twitter bio. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Then you can read it for yourself. But yeah. Anyway, it was a good time. It was a good fun advert. Sam again. Sam. She's doing everybody. Sam. She's just Sam.
Come, Shah.
Come on.
Come on. Okay, now we have got like really shy girl who doesn't want to say how much she loves all these cricketers and taking care of them. But
She loves bugging us. She
Yeah.
loves
she
making
loves
us.
bugging you
Yeah,
guys.
making.
Okay, I have a lot of complaints saying that cricketers don't take care of their things, especially the Indian cricketers.
Things.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like you leave things lying around in the room, and while you're reaching the practice, you remember, oh my God, my headphone is there in the car. Oh my God, I forget.
Where do you hear all this from?
No, not about you. No, not from Sam. Oh my my gosh, she's losing her job already.
Looking at you, Sam.
Okay, superb. We had a wonderful time, guys. The last question I'm going to give it to Pankaj. Do you have a last question?
I do actually. I have one question each for Dale and Irfan. Before I say that, before I ask my question, I want to say that, you know, when Irfan and Dale are talking to each other, they sound like an old married couple. Had they confessed their love on the show, that just would have been too much. Okay. My first question is to Dale. Dale, you know, the Indian subcontinent pitches do not offer much to the fast bowlers. And I apologize because I'm going away from all the fun questions back to cricket here.
No,
but
go
I
ahead.
have to ask this. They don't offer anything to the fast bowlers. So is that, how big a challenge is that for a genuine quickie such as yourself? And how do you tackle it?
Look, you have to try and figure out ways of breaking through that. I think Irfan touched on it earlier that if you've got a little bit of pace, you can get away with certain things. You can still bowl an extremely fast Yorker. I've always said that, you know, a Yorker bowled in the subcontinent or bowled in like South Africa, for example, doesn't change. The ball's still going to come through the air at the same pace, and it's still a lethal ball to bowl. Also, the bouncer is always a good ball to bowl. You know, even if the pitch is still a little bit slow, on the slow side, nobody likes to face a ball that is life-threatening, and the bouncer is definitely a life-threatening ball, especially if you can get it up head high. So those two balls you always have as a fast bowler. And then, like Irfan said, you know, your skills are the other thing. If you can get the ball to reverse, if you can maybe get it to swing regular, and if it doesn't swing regular, get it to reverse, it can offer some problems. And then your skills, your slower balls, your wide Yorkers, you know, setting batsmen up with specific fields and everything like that. This game has become very technical. You know, it used to be just about running in and bowling Yorkers back in 1992. Now, guys, if you bowl a Yorker, AB de Villiers flicks you into the second tier of Bangalore Stadium. So you can't just run in and bowl a straight Yorker anymore. You need to start playing with guys' minds and bluffing and so on. So
You had to mention AB, didn't you? That would have hurt.
well, I think, you know, AB is one of those guys that he scores 360 degrees around the field, where some guys like, and I'm not taking anything away from somebody like a Chris Gale or David Miller, but they're power hitters. They look to hit you from mid or from cow corner or deep square all the way to point, you know. So behind them, they don't generally score any runs. So you can set fields for those guys, and you can bowl specific balls to those guys. Somebody like AB, it's difficult because the moment you bring fine leg up, he can lap you. He becomes a very difficult bowler batsman to bowl to. So you then have to start playing with his mind. This game, like I said, has become very technical. And some days you get it right, and other days you don't. So it's just that's just how it goes around. You know, the wheel is round, and you'll find guys that you can bowl to, and other days you unfortunately can't.
Wonderful. Irfan, as Dale mentioned, you know, the players playing all around the stadium, you know, 360 degrees. As a bowler, how do you adjust? They're playing all kinds of shots and variations. As a bowler, how do you adjust, make adjustments at the last minute when you're running up to bowl to them?
Oh, obviously, it's a question where, you know, a lot of guys ask in the team as well. You know, for me, simply, you know, the more you keep the game simpler, the life of you know, on the field becomes easier. So that's what I think. You know, players like AB, the more, you know, he plays everywhere. If you keep it simple, keep bowling at one area, let him play all the shots. You know, then you're gonna be in the game as well. But most importantly, you need to make sure that you keep hitting that mark regularly. And you know, it's a difficult job for bowlers. You know, we all know that how difficult it is to bowl that Yorker on the 22 yards, because not all the time you're gonna keep hitting that line or the fit regularly. So even batsmen know that as well. But even then, if you keep your plan very, very simple, keep it very simple, don't keep changing things again and again, I think guys like him, I think you can keep in control. That's what I personally think. But you know, everyone thinks differently. Everyone has their own view, and everyone has their own set of skills as well, as Dale mentioned. So everyone thinks differently. But I like to think it very simple. Keep it very simple. Make it very simple. Make sure that you know you hit your area, and when you do that regularly, I think you're going to win the game.
Splendid. Thank you for that, Dale and Irfan. It was wonderful talking to you. And Irfan, great to see you. I wish you and your team, Dale, the best of luck for the rest of the season. Yeah.
Thank you.
Irfan, 10 years with cricket, how would you describe your first decade? Are you at a happy space?
Oh, absolutely. Obviously, if I could avoid those injuries which I had, especially those joints injury, I would have been much more happier. But at the same time, I've been pretty blessed the way whatever achievement I have done in terms of being number 8 bowler in the country to take one-day wickets. Highest number of those wickets. So I'm pretty happy. But I really think there's still 6 more golden years coming in ahead. The more cricket I'm going to play, the better I'm going to get. And I'm pretty sure about it. With the batting I have, I'm going to be. I want to be one of the best cricket India has ever produced. So I'm working on it, and hopefully that will take me a long way. But at the same time, right now I'm pretty happy and in a very good space that I'm back playing again. And it's good to be playing again.
Okay, I'm going to create a sound, and you need to tell me, Irfan, what do you feel about it?
Dale Steyn getting married.
Do you want an Indian bahu with a gungat there and saying Mere Sayaji?
That's so funny. Especially after me calling about every Indian woman, single woman out there on the internet. So that's probably exactly what's going to happen. So.
Basically, she wanted me to say something about me. So.
So now we can come back to you as you remember what we were talking about. Smart boy. Tell me, when is the big day?
Look, I'm really happy that my brother's got married. So we have one,
one
lady in the house already. So
bully you guys.
Yes. For the second one, there is no room right now. So we need to
make sure. Another room. You are rich cricketer. You will get multiple rooms.
No.
Rooms
the
is not
room in the sense, not the bed.
No, but is there any chance? Okay, what kind of girl would be like interesting?
Actually, I left it on my mother. I don't actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You're talking about
arrange sort of.
You know what arranged marriage means?
Yes.
Have you seen that happening around you ever? Any of your friends, family?
No, yeah, kind of, but not really.
It's very boring, believe me. Really?
You know what I heard? Even love marriages gets boring after a certain time. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Is that the thread that you are?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that what you're scared of? Is that the fear of the marriage?
There is a fear of marriage for everyone, isn't it?
I don't know.
I
is that a fear? Do you have fear?
I'm not married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have fear? Fear of,
What fear of what?
Fear of marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
You're scared of it?
Yes.
But you like dating, right?
No, shit scared a woman. So.
Okay.
No. You have to be very clear that you like women.
I love women.
Please. Yeah, both of you like women?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Very much so.
Okay. Is there any pickup line from your particular space that you would want to teach Irfan? That, see, Irfan, if you want to kind of come to my country and kind of get tally with girls.
I come from
a good pickup line.
I'm from Cape Town. Yes. I still don't know how to talk to them. I've been living there for 7 years. Who knows? But I've actually just got.
Cape Town is such a pretty place, and you get women in bikini.
Oh yes, yeah, plenty.
Oh, okay. No. You teach. No.
Good. You were saying something.
Yeah. So you understand?
No, I have nothing, to be honest.
Why you guys are behaving like really as if you've not haven't you ever come across any pickup line that has made you blush, or any woman has sit on you? Do you remember any of that incident?
Yeah, of course. You do remember.
Which is your favorite?
Being cricketer in India, obviously, you know how it is, and especially abroad as well. Yeah. So. Girls do like you or love you, as they say.
Which is your favorite one? Which is
not the favorite one, but I felt really weird. I don't know how to react at that time. There 2 girls came to my house and wanted to get married, and both were sisters. So one of them wanted to get married, any of them. So
they said, "Ek se to kar lo bas."
Kar lo shadi. So I felt a bit weird, and at the same time funny as well, because I don't know how to react to that. I don't know how would you have reacted?
2 sisters coming to you and saying, I'm telling you, saying this to your parents, saying that you want to get married to this guy.
Can you marry both of them?
Yeah, that's what the proposal is.
Oh really? You can marry both of these?
Yeah.
No.
Both of them are your wives?
No, you can't. You can't get 2 sisters getting married.
Why not? That's your
sisters. No.
You are having an issue. Were they having an issue? The girls are fine, right?
Yeah, but
so the girls are fine. What do you say?
I think the show is getting out of hand.
Thanks. Thank you, Dale, for being with us here, and thank you, Irfan. Thank you very much. We had really lovely time. I'm thanking you on behalf of all our fans there of Sunrisers Hyderabad 93.5 Red FM, and this Google Hangout has been amazing. Thank you so much. We will catch you again very, very soon. Keep watching the Orange Army.
बजाते रहो.
Bajate raho.
Bye guys.